Good morning and welcome to Morning Moment Message. Today I'm going to share a message entitled, Who's Got the Last Laugh? Proverbs, the 17th chapter and the 22nd verse, compares a merry heart is, is good for us like a medicine. I have never had a problem of trying to have a merry heart with people. I learned from an early age that I enjoy making people laugh. Not only did I learn from the early age I enjoyed making people laugh, that I have a gift of making people laugh. And in school, many of my trips to the principal's office were related somehow of trying to make somebody laugh. I remember often in school when I was a child, that if the person sitting in front of me, if they were called on by the teacher and they didn't know the answer, um, for instance, I would assist them and help them with the answer. For instance, if the teacher would call on John in front of me and says, John, can you tell me what is the capital of Iowa? Capital of Iowa. And if he didn't know, I would help him with the answer. Germany, Germany. And he'd say, Germany. Oh, of course, everybody'd laugh. Well, I found many, many different ways in school and through life to help people laugh. Why is that so important? Well, laughter is real important. And it doesn't matter if you're telling a funny story or a joke or just doing something silly. There is time that we need to have a good laugh. Since 2016, I've lost in that time frame. I've lost a mother, a father. My brother died. Two nieces, somewhere around there, before after a nephew as well. So I had a lot of losses. There's been a lot of times I really didn't feel like laughing, and I really went through, like most, uh, some times of grief and dealing with those losses. Oh, what joy to be able to laugh again. Some of you are in a position where you haven't laughed for a while, or where you're at right now, you're having a hard time even finding anything to laugh about. Well, let me tell you, that's all right, because he's going to turn your mourning into joy. Nehemiah, the 8th chapter and the 10th verse, tells us that the joy of the Lord is my strength. Now, there's all sorts of different kinds of laughter. I think about Genesis, the 18th chapter, the 12th, the 15th verse, where Sarah was told that she was going to be a geriatric mom, that she had a geriatric pregnancy, and she laughed, laughed out loud. And and the miracle that took place in her life was that she also had the last laugh, because God did provide a miracle of birth to her at an old age. There are sometimes the goodness of the Lord is so good, I just laugh. uh, I know people are supposed to be serious when you're praising the Lord, and serious when you're in the presence of God, but I just laugh. I look at situations I've been in and how there was no way possible this would ever happen if it wasn't for God's grace and his miracle. And I just have to laugh. So, who's got the last laugh? Well, let me share you with you. Revelations, the 21st chapter and the 4th verse, talks about when we see Christ, when we are at the end and we are get our eternal reward in heaven. He says in the scripture, and I'm paraphrasing it, that there's going to be no tears, no mourning, no crying, no pain, no death. So no matter what you're going through here on earth, no matter the deep dark depression that you may be in right now, he can turn that mourning into laughter. And one day, when we reach heaven, I'm going to be the one laughing the loudest. Maybe not the loudest, but I'll be laughing. Because after all, when you ask who's got the last laugh, it's going to be me. And it could be you too. Hey, thanks for joining me for Morning Moments Message. Pass this message on to somebody else and keep coming back. And may God richly bless you.